You've heard the saying, if someone gives you $86,400 and deposit that in your bank, what would you do with that money? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Nicole, your self-proclaimed life encourager, where my mission in life is to inspire, assist, and encourage you to become the best version of you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am here to give you tips that you can use to assist you to become the best version of you. So if you are interested in hearing those tips, then hit that subscribe button right there, that subscribe button, and then also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new content. Now, for my everyday subscribers, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to talk through 3 steps that you must take that will help you or assist you to be more productive in a 24-hour time frame and or to maximize your 24-hour period that you get a day, your 24 hours that you get a day. So I'm going to talk through these steps that will help you to do that. I have 24 hours, you have 24 hours, you have 24 hours, you have 24 hours, you get 24 hours. We all get 24 hours. Michael Jordan have 24 hours a day. Serena Williams have 24 hours a day. Usain Bolt have 24 hours a day. We all get the same 24 hours, but we use it differently. And I'm hoping that these steps will help you to maximize your 24 hours, what you want to do, because you might not want to be the next Michael Jordan, but if you do want to be the next Michael Jordan, then you got to maximize those 24 hours like he did or similar so you can be the next Michael Jordan, right? But you want to maximize your 24 hours to get to your goal, to get to that best version of you. So how do you maximize that 24-hour period? Before I get into the steps, I want to give you different variations to that quote. Another one I heard was, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, but if you don't have the time for it, then it is not a priority. So therefore, whatever your it is, for Michael Jordan, being the best basketball player was his priority. So he had time he dedicated time in his 24 hours to becoming that best basketball player. The other version I heard of this quote is, we all have 24 hours in a day, but you make time for what you truly want to do. Okay, you make time for that. If you truly want to do something, you will make the time. And then the last one, which is similar to what I said earlier, is we all get 24 hours. It's just up to you what we do with those 24 hours. And again, all these quotes boil down to you, me. The responsibility is on us, ourselves, to decide what we will do with this 24 hours. Now, you've heard the saying, if someone gives you $86,400 and deposit that in your bank, what would you do with that money, right? But by the way, if you have $86,000 floating around that you want to give me, yeah, I will give you my bank account. But anyways, what would you do with that money if somebody gave you $86,400 a day, that is? What would you do with that? Some of us will save it, some of us will use it, some of us would invest. We'll do so many different things with that money, right? It is 86,400 seconds that get deposited into our lives daily. It's a deposit that is there each time we wake up. We have 86,400 seconds, and what we do with those seconds, it depends on us. All right, now this is not going to be a quick fix. It will take time. So step number 1, the first thing you need to do is perform a time study of your 24 hours. And you have to do it for at least a week. Now, what do I mean by performance time study? I want you to get a spreadsheet with just on the top row, you put Sunday to Saturday, and on the column, far column, I want you to put the times from 12 a.m. to 11 p.m. And what I want you to do is, first of all, do not change your routine. Don't say I'm going to do something different. Just go about your life. And I want you to, secondly, clearly and meticulously document each day. Document the time you went to sleep. Document the time you wake up. Document what you do when you wake up. Did you spend 1 hour just walking around figuring out what you're going to wear? Did you spend another hour then eating and watching TV? Meticulously document what you do from Sunday to Saturday. If you think about it, our days are broken up into 3 8-hour segments. 1 8-hour is for sleeping, 1 8-hour is for going to work if you have a 9 to 5, and the last 8 hours is free time or do whatever you want to do. But it's not clearly broken up like that. Some of us only sleep 6 hours, some of us only work 6 hours, some of us work 12 hours, right? So you have to figure out in those 3 buckets, how many time are you spending? How many time are you spending sleeping? How many times are you spending working, whether it's a 9 to 5 or you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business, and how many time do you have left for, I want to call it free time or do whatever you want, right? So do that time study, step number 1. Step number 2 is then, once you're done that time study, review your time study. Review it at the end of the week. Really look at your overall behavior. Look at your routine. Look at what you spend most of your free time doing. I mean, really analyze this study that you just took your time out to do, right? Are you watching a lot of TV? Are you on social media? Are you just hanging around the house? Are you sleeping more than 8 hours? Are you working more than 8 hours? Understand where your time is mostly spent. Now, the third thing you must do after this is make small adjustments. Let me give you an example. So I did my time study about 6-7 years ago. And when I did my time study, I realized that, 1, I need at least 6.5 hours to 7 hours of sleep to have a productive day, to have a day where I'm not napping in the middle of the day or napping later on in the afternoon. So that's the first thing I found out. So therefore, if I have 7 hours of sleep, that means that I have 17 hours that's dedicated to first my job and my free time. So I have to break that up accordingly. And I realized that I have a half an hour of drive time to work and a half an hour drive time back home. And those half an hour, what was I doing during that time? Was I just aimlessly driving to work? And I said that I'm going to use those half an hour for personal development. So during those that hour, I want to call it, I was listening to motivational speeches. I was listening to things that would grow my mind, things that would spiritually grow me too. I was listening to those things too. But I always had it planned out what I was going to listen to when I was driving to and from work. The next thing I noticed about my time study is that it takes me around 45 minutes to an hour to get ready. So therefore, I knew what time I had to get ready to get out of the house to go to work. That's back when we used to drive to work. Now we're working from home. It's 2021. We're still in a pandemic. But anyways, then I moved my time that I woke up in the morning to make sure that I had an hour dedicated to me. And that's when I did my morning routine. I always talk about my morning routine, my 20-20-20 morning routine. 20 minutes of devotion, 20 minutes of reading and journaling, and 20 minutes of exercising. I kind of shift that around now, but that's why, you have to understand what you do in your 24-hour time frame. And then the next thing I realize is that from 6 p.m. to 10:30, almost to bedtime, I was just watching TV. I was doing little things here and there, but I was watching TV from 6 p.m. to 10:30. And I then made a small adjustment that I want to reduce my TV watching time to at least just 2 hours. I know there's certain shows that I like to watch, like the Law and Orders. I like New Amsterdam, Chicago PD, Chicago Med, all those shows. Those are my kind of shows that I like to watch. And so I would pencil those in. Like I know Chicago Med and Chicago PD, those come on Monday. So I dedicated those 2 hours to really just watching TV and relaxing during those 2 hours. But the other 2.5 hours that I used to spend watching TV, I'm doing something else. Like on Mondays, that's learning something new. Either it's learning a language, either it's focusing on reading my books. That's Monday afternoon. And then Tuesday, it's either focusing on finances, working on my own finances, but learning more about finances. And then Wednesday is more spiritual growth. And so that's another example, is to bucketize your days. So bucketize what you work on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And again, you're going to make these small adjustments to your 24-hour time frame. Make changes. If you see you're spending too many hours on this one thing, then make that change. Reduce that. I'm not saying do away with it, because we all want to have some life, right? We all want to watch TV, want to hang out with our friends, all that good stuff. But make sure you have some dedicated hours to do what you want to do to make you become the best version of you, to develop you. Designate those hours so you can become the best version of you. Remember how I started this out. We all get 24 hours a day. It's up to you, up to me, what we do with those 24 hours. So make a plan. Figure out what you're going to do with that 24 hours. Try and stick to that plan as best as you can. Again, I know we are human beings, so we sometimes fall off the way. But if we have a plan, we know where we're going. There's a popular quote that says, if you fail to plan, you plan on failing. And I don't want any of us to fail. That's not here. I'm the self-proclaimed life encourager. I'm encouraging you to become your best version of you. So let us plan. Let us maximize our 24 hours that we're given by understanding where we spend our time and adjust accordingly. Alright guys, I hope you got something from this video. I hope you got something that will help you to maximize your day, and that will help you to become the best version of you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye guys.